Primary progressive aphasia, or PPA, is a rare neurological disorder. It affects a person's ability to communicate. PPA is a type of frontotemporal dementia, which means it affects the front and sides of the brain. These areas are important for language, behavior, and personality. PPA primarily affects language skills. It does not initially impact memory or other cognitive functions. This distinguishes it from other forms of dementia, like Alzheimer's disease. People with PPA may have trouble finding the right words. They may struggle to understand what others are saying. The onset of PPA is typically gradual, and symptoms worsen over time. The progression varies from person to person. Early diagnosis is crucial for managing symptoms and planning for the future. It's important to remember that PPA is not the result of a stroke or brain injury. It is a progressive disease that requires specialized care and support. The symptoms of PPA can be subtle in the early stages. They often go unnoticed or are mistaken for other conditions. One of the hallmark symptoms is difficulty finding the right words, known as anomia. Individuals with PPA may struggle to name objects. They might use vague terms like thing or it instead of specific words. Another common symptom is difficulty understanding spoken language, called receptive aphasia. People with PPA might have trouble following conversations. They may need instructions to be repeated or simplified. As PPA progresses, reading and writing abilities can also be affected. It's important to seek medical attention if you or a loved one experiences these symptoms. Early diagnosis can help individuals access appropriate support and treatment. PPA is a progressive disorder, meaning symptoms worsen over time. The rate of progression varies greatly among individuals. As PPA progresses, the language difficulties become more pronounced. Individuals may experience increasing difficulty communicating their needs and thoughts. This can lead to frustration, social isolation, and depression. In the later stages of PPA, some individuals may lose the ability to speak entirely. They may also have difficulty understanding written language. This can make it challenging to engage in everyday activities that require communication. PPA can also impact a person's ability to work, socialize, and maintain relationships. It's essential for individuals with PPA and their families to have access to support and resources to help them cope with the challenges of this disease. Section 4. Unraveling the causes of PPA. The exact causes of PPA are still being investigated. However, research suggests that it is linked to the degeneration of brain cells in the language centers of the brain. This degeneration can be caused by a variety of factors, including neurodegenerative diseases. One such disease is frontotemporal lobar degeneration, or FTLD. FTLD is a group of disorders that affect the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain. Another potential cause of PPA is Alzheimer's disease. While Alzheimer's disease typically affects memory first, it can also damage language areas of the brain. Genetics may also play a role in PPA. Some individuals with PPA have a family history of the disorder. This suggests that there may be genetic mutations that increase the risk of developing PPA. Section 5. Treatment and support for PPA. Currently, there is no cure for PPA. However, treatments are available to manage symptoms and improve quality of life. Speech therapy is a cornerstone of PPA treatment. Speech therapists can help individuals maintain and improve their language skills. They may use a variety of techniques, including word-finding exercises, sentence structure practice, and communication strategies. Alternative communication methods can also be beneficial, and these methods may include using visual aids, gestures, or assistive technology devices. Support groups can provide emotional support and practical advice for individuals with PPA and their caregivers. It's important to remember that PPA affects not only the individual diagnosed, but also their families and loved ones. Support and understanding are crucial for everyone involved.